All right, Saturday afternoon, a ton to talk about. So let's just get right to it. All right, what you're looking at now, and you'll have this in your inbox, is the latest updated travel impact map. Now, this is for late Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now, the timing on this major winter storm appears to be somewhere between about 6 p.m. Wednesday through noon Friday. Now, that's a long period. That's about a 36-hour period. So this is a prolonged, at least a potentially prolonged winter storm that's going to affect us later next week. So just keep that in mind. We're still a good 4 or 5 days out. So a lot's going to change. But boy, the model consistency has been unbelievable. Just it's rare to have so much consistency in the model guidance. Hence, the increase in confidence for a winter storm over much of the upper Midwest. And not only that, but the consensus between all guidances has also been amazingly true with each other. So anyway, a lot to talk about for next week. And one other thing I am going to talk about as we end this video is Tuesday. Now, I'm going to introduce the idea of at least a little bit of snow and maybe even just a touch of ice on Tuesday. It's not going to be a lot, probably be about an inch or two of snow, but certainly it looks like it may be enough to create some problems in southern Minnesota and western Wisconsin. So we'll get into that. Anyway, okay, here's the travel impact map. Now, I don't have any high impact map areas as of yet, but as we get into later tomorrow, especially Monday, I do expect this area probably from about Sioux Falls to the Twin Cities up to Duluth and northwest Wisconsin to be upgraded to a high impact from Novak weather. So, and of course, that means that travel is going to be nearly impossible, or at least the expectations for very difficult, if not impossible, travel will likely be the case. Again, that'll be somewhere from about Sioux Falls to the Twin Cities into northwestern Wisconsin, basically near or on the edge of this northern shield of ice. That's where I expect the most difficult travel conditions with this storm system. And yes, as you can see, I've introduced ice. I'm really concerned that this storm is going to have everything for it. It's going to have snow. It's going to have heavy snow. It's going to have wind. And yeah, I do think it's going to have quite a bit of ice over portions of northern Iowa, southern Minnesota, and western Wisconsin. So this could end up being a blockbuster major winter storm. And I'm going to show you why now as we get into model guidance. And I'm going to be showing you the European computer model guidance and, of course, the American GFS model guidance. We'll focus on at least the first half of this video now on the storm system for after Christmas. And then we are going to talk about the small system that's expected to affect us on Christmas Day. Now, real quickly here, this is the storm system now for late Wednesday and Thursday of next week, even into Friday. You can see I'm expecting a storm track basically from somewhere in between Kansas City and Omaha, Nebraska, northeast to near Des Moines, and then continuing northeast of there to near Green Bay. Now this storm system may actually track a little bit further north. It may have tracked something similar to this. So that's really what still needs to be determined here is just how far north is this low pressure, this surface low pressure, going to track as we go into Thursday and early Friday morning. Now, of course, the further north it tracks, the more likely that some warm air is going to get sucked north into the storm system. Hence the reason for some ice, the potential for ice, and snow totals to be cut down near the I-90 corridor in southern Minnesota, extending east to near Eau Claire, just south of Eau Claire, where I am expecting at least some ice as we get into Thursday and Friday. So that warm air, the tongue of warm air and how far north it surges into our area is going to really play a big role in how much snow we get, who gets the ice, and of course, you guys kind of know all that whole story. Storm track is critical here. And it's too early in the game right now to determine where that storm is going to track. Now, first off, here's Tuesday, by the way. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because guidance, not only the GFS model guidance, which you're looking at now, but also the shorter term NAM computer model guidance is showing a real subtle low pressure system developing over northwest Iowa on Tuesday morning. And then it kind of fades out as we get into Wednesday as the bigger storm starts to take hold. But that small or subtle low pressure system in Iowa, again, could easily drop an inch or two of snow in southern Minnesota and western Wisconsin on Christmas Day. So the idea of a brown Christmas, hang in there. We actually may have snow falling on Christmas Day, which could be nice. But now let's just really take a look at the storm track on the GFS computer model guidance as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. Now this is Thursday afternoon. You can clearly see the GFS guidance has a low pressure center and a strong one over northeastern Kansas, and watch what it does to that low pressure system over time. As we head into Thursday night, right around midnight Thursday, the low pressure tracks to near or just northeast of Des Moines, and then it continues northeastward to near Green Bay by Friday afternoon. That would be a perfect track for snow across Minnesota. In fact, much of Minnesota and northern Wisconsin, and of course back into the Dakotas. And one of the saving graces, at least for the I-90 corridor and for southern Minnesota, maybe even for the Twin Cities and Eau Claire here, is that our temperatures late Thursday may get just warm enough to help us out with some snow melt or some ice melt. Here, the GFS computer model guidance is showing temperatures about a degree or two above freezing on Thursday evening. So that really could help us out before Arctic air and strong winds roll in on Friday, which would quickly turn any liquid or melted snow and slush into ice by Friday night. And that's why I'm expecting difficult travel conditions to extend well into Friday, maybe even Saturday morning, just because of how rapid that freeze is going to be Friday night as Arctic air moves in. All right, here is the the NAM computer model guidance. And we're going to now focus on Tuesday. Okay, we'll quickly just discuss the Tuesday storm system. And I'm actually going to go back one model run. This is for the NAM computer model run from this morning. And we're just going to quickly look at the jet stream as we head into Monday and Tuesday. Now, you can see this subtle trough developing over the central and northern plains on Monday night into Tuesday morning. And that's why I won't be surprised if we do get some precipitation here on Tuesday. And here's that trough located right over southern Minnesota on Tuesday morning. And if we take a look at the precipitation expectations from the NAM computer model guidance, one moment, we'll zoom in here. Let's zoom in to the north central United States. And we go into, here's Sunday, so a dry day tomorrow and then dry on Monday. But watch what happens as we go into Monday night. This is late Monday night and early Tuesday morning now. You can see some snow, and it looks like, at least for the most part, this would be snow on Tuesday morning, creeping into the southern half of Minnesota, and that continues to push northeast into Wisconsin during the day on Tuesday. In fact, and this is a little bit surprising, but we're going to need to keep a close eye on this as far as snow totals are concerned as we get into Tuesday morning. You can see, and here's the Twin Cities, of course, up to 2 inches of snow is what the NAM computer model guidance is printing out for the Twin Cities Metro. That's similar for Eau Claire too, and the Rochester Metro. So don't be surprised if an inch or two of snow falls over southern Minnesota and western Wisconsin on Tuesday, which would, of course, really make things look pretty out there and give us a white Christmas. But of course, it would also cause problems for those that are removing snow. And it could be actually a fairly busy Tuesday for some of us. And of course, then we will look forward to Wednesday night, Thursday, and Friday. All right, we'll have a lot more for you, not only tomorrow, but on Monday. With a storm system like this, I'm not going to get any breaks. I know you guys won't either. We're going to be working during the holidays, the way it appears, and don't feel bad. That goes for me too. All right, take care, everybody, and good luck out there. Bye-bye.